Hello, this is David. I'm playing some Transformers War for Cybertron, which I picked up last week, I think, for about £5 on Steam. Seemed like a pretty good bargain. I've been wanting to play it since about last year. I was told it was pretty good, but I had my reservations because it's a Transformers game. The last decent one I remember playing was on the Spectrum in about 1985, although saying that I haven't actually played any of the others, but I heard they weren't very good. So, but this one was supposed to be pretty good. So I've been playing through the campaign. I'm halfway through because I've finished the. If I go into the resume here, I've finished all of the Decepticons chapters, and the sort of story was that Megatron wanted to get his hands on some dark energon, I think, something like that. He got it, and then he had to get some sort of key, and he fought. The key was Zeta Prime, and you fought Zeta Prime at the end, and you've destroyed him. And then, you can see what happens there. Omega Supreme appeared, I think, and then I defeated him, and then Megatron's basking in glory. Basking. He loves a good bask. Okay, so now the second, I don't know why it's the second half, I guess it's going to follow on in some way, is the Autobots campaign. So let's see what happens here. The Autobots capital city icon lies in ruins. It's the work of Megatron, I assume. Their leader Zeta Prime has been defeated, led by an Autobot named Optimus. Ooh. They must repel the Decepticons. Alright, let's just go then. See what happens. Icon under siege. And you get this. You got this with the Decepticons. You get 3 possible, Transformers to play through. It was obviously 3 Decepticons in the first half of the game. Optimus Prime, Ion Blaster, Bumblebee, and Ratchet. I never liked Ratchet. I don't know why. Just because he was an ambulance. He didn't destroy things, he healed things, and that was a problem for a 9-year-old child. He wanted to destroy things. I'm going to go with Optimus. You have to, don't you, really? Okay, let's see what happens. The loading times aren't too bad with these.
Iacon, the capital city of the Autobots, is crumbling under the onslaught of Megatron and his Decepticons. Rumors have spread of the defeat of Omega Supreme and Autobot leader Zeta Prime. If the Autobots have any hope to band together and repel the enemy, a new hero must emerge.
A new hero. Is that me? Am I the new hero? Wow. It's quite skillful.
You're a skilled fighter, but you shouldn't be out here alone. Autobots are no longer safe in Iacon.
The Decepticons control the airwaves. The only secure way to communicate is by messenger. I volunteered. Name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, this Autobot needs repairs.
Be still. I'll get you fixed up.
What? No, there's no time! I need to find
Ratchet.
an Autobot called Optimus.
Leave it out.
I have important information for him.
I am Optimus.
You're... Sir, it pains me to tell you this, but our leader, Zeta Prime, is dead.
Megatron.
What of the High Council?
They've gone into hiding, cut all communication with the outside. Optimus, with Zeta Prime gone, our forces are directionless, ineffective.
The Council will emerge when it's safer. In the meantime, Ratchet, Bumblebee, you're with me.
Blimey. I should have gone with Bumblebee, maybe. Looks a bit handy in a fight. Where are they off to?
Megatron is determined, I'll give him that. He means to see Iacon destroyed.
Not destroyed, Ratchet. Simply taken. He knows we are at our weakest with Zeta Prime gone.
Megatron can take this city over my twisted, lifeless shell.
Prefer no further loss of life, Bumblebee.
Focus on the
Bumblebee's
task
a bit
at
too
hand,
keen.
Autobots.
Which is good. That's what we want. Right, so I'm playing with the... Oh,
Jetfire,
Oh, what does Jetfire
this is
want?
Optimus. Glad you're still airborne. What's your status?
We're taking heavy damage up here. Put me through to Zeta Prime. We need him to activate the planetary guns.
Zeta Prime is
oh, come on. I'll let you finish your chat and then I'll talk.
What are we going to do?
I have assumed temporary command, Jetfire. Let the rest of your flight squadrons know. And don't worry, we'll get those guns online.
Temporary command?
Not now, Ratchet. Jetfire needs those guns online.
Right. Oh, excuse me. So I'm playing with the control pad instead of the mouse and keyboard. It's pretty good controls as it goes. We've got... Alright, steady on. So basic moving around. The control pad, the D-pad you don't really use apart from locking onto focus for a cutscene. Like if someone's in the air and you'll press down on the D-pad and it'll focus your character to what that is. It's a bit what they've put really good control pad functionality in here, but what they haven't done is adapted the in-game commands for the control pad. If I go into the settings here, into controls, mouse keyboard layout, and it's all, you can see there, it's all just set up for the keyboard. So I'll be honest, a lot of the time I've just had to press buttons and guess what they mean. So you've got your usual running around and direction. You've got a bit of an odd one. If you press the right stick, that does your melee attack, and the left, pressing on the left stick transforms you, pops you back out. The right button, I think, does your special. I don't know how the special actually builds up, but it builds up, and then you'll know when you can activate it. The icon just below the ammo and gun meter on the upper right there. I think it's some sort of shout. And the left button will do a sort of special. So with some of the robots, like Optimus here, I can dash in the air or dash on the ground. Left trigger zooms in, right trigger fires, X reloads, B lobs a grenade if you've got one, and A jumps. I don't know what Y does. I can't remember what Y does. I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, so what am I doing? I was so focused on actually talking that I didn't hear what I had to do. Let's just hit. It's going to be this way, isn't it? There you go. Press B, like, there's no B, but if you press down on the D-pad, it'll zoom in on what you're supposed to be looking at. Bloody hell. Caused a bit of damage. So, okay. My little squad mates are off to investigate. And they drop these, you go R reload, it's X is reload. They drop these little crystals. I have no idea what they're for yet. I say yet, I'm confident I'll find out. But, I mean, I've played through 5 chapters of Decepticons and still haven't found out yet. Revive! Oh, bloody hell. I couldn't revive him, it exploded. Okay. I'm a bit confused as what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's always worth looking in all the little corners, like here. If you see boxes like this, now when I first started, I didn't know how to collect things like that. But what you do a melee attack, or you just shoot them. But it's best to save your bullets, I find. Oh, that's it. Y swaps your weapon. Of course, I've only got one weapon with Octopus at the moment. So hold E for Scatter Blaster. So you hold X, picks it up, and then I can swap weapons with I. You only get 2 weapons as per console games. So the Scatter Blaster is really just a shotgun. which I don't find too useful, but that's what we've got at the moment to go with. Good deal. Right.
Engage the enemy.
I'm not great at aiming with control pads, if I'm honest. But I have got this set on easy, just because I'm pretty crap at games as it goes. Right, they've dealt with. There's some more treats up there. In vehicle mode, your left trigger gives you a little boost. Right trigger will fire your weapon. Okay. That is a health pack. It's an Andron cube. You mostly won't be able to pick it up. Only if your health meter at the top left, if a whole bar or more is gone, completely gone, then you need to pick up an Energon cube. I'm going to see if I can turn the music down a little bit. Turn the dialogue up a bit. Okay. Let's crack back on. A few more little gems to pick up here.
Don't let up, Autobots. Keep going for Zeta Prime.
Oop.
Complete.
You can pick up some pretty nifty weapons in this. There is a sort of sniper rifle, which I found very handy. There are some different sort of grenades. There's some healing grenades, which I found very useful on the later levels of the Decepticon campaign. These guys are shooting me up. Melee is also very, very effective in here. You'll take some damage, but if you can... Oh, you couldn't let me finish him off, could you? Damn kill stealer. Oh, here's some more boys to contend with. Okay, let's show the melee attack. That usually finishes him off with one blow. You can't spam it. It's got a bit of a cooldown. Come here. Right. So I've lost one block of health there, you can see in the top left. You can also see in the top right, my little special is glowing now. Again, I don't know... Oh, damn it. The drops do tend to disappear if you leave the area. It's a bit annoying. Actually, it's very annoying. So I think kills activate your special. Going by what I've seen. Okay, let's reload. Take a ride in the elevator. Where am I going? Alright, so yeah, you go around with always this you and two other Transformers. If you play, I mean, they start off with some different weapons. You saw Ratchet there at the start had a you might not have seen, but I'll tell you, he had a healing ray. You can play this in co-op. I haven't tried that yet. You can play it in co-op, so I'm guessing you can heal up your mates with a healing gun. But if you're playing single player, there's not much point really. It's not like your fellow Autobots will ever die. Or if they do, they just come back to life. Okay, ooh. What's that? That's a giant gun. That's good.
Yeah, take that, Decepticon!
I missed it, surely. That went
Bumblebee.
across its
The
wing.
skies might be clear, but our ground
Cheating.
forces are in disarray.
Filthy cheating
We can
Autobots.
get the communication grid back online. We'll be able to coordinate our defenses.
The communication grid is in the Decagon. If we get there in time, we've got a chance.
The Decagon.
Look out!
Oh, Christ. What the hell was that?
Every second counts.
I
Let's
guess that was a
move.
Decepticon ship. Where they going?
Bad
They
for a
mental?
temporary command, Optimus.
Ah!
You're better at this than you give yourself credit for.
The High
Used to
Council
land on
of
my feet.
Elders
Quite.
choose the next prime.
This robot's gone rather
Merely a
graceful.
stand-in until that
Oh, so what we...
choice is
Oh, right. So it's a sort of coup de grace on these dying Decepticons, is it? Okay. See, you had bits like that in the Decepticons one, when there were some dying Autobots and you could just go around finishing them off. I thought, yeah, I'll do that, because that's sort of in keeping. It's quite an evil thing to do, but, you know, I'm a Decepticon. So I'm going to finish them off. I wouldn't have thought it was in the Autobots' spirit to finish off dying Transformers. well.
Weapon systems recharging.
Cripes. Running out of ammo.
Nice shot.
I've never fully run out of ammo yet. Actually, I might have once, and I had to just put up with smashing them with whatever melee weapon I had. For a little bit, anyway, just until the next area when I got some ammo. They do range in length, each of the missions. Some can be rather long, and others about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. Some of them though are about 40-45 minutes. These fellas with the shield can be a bit of a pain. Your fellow Transformers though can sort of tank them for you in a way. Familiar with MMO terminology. And what you've got to do is hit their backpacks. So he's going to blow up. Boom. That was a very easy one. I've come across some very difficult ones of those, especially if there's 2 or 3 of them in a very confined space. Oh,
The automated repair systems are still functional.
oh that's how it is.
That's
Okay.
a good sign.
Okay, so there's a new weapon here. Let's see what we got. What's that?
Autobots, onto the lift.
Come on, tell me what it is. I think it's something I've already got. I think it's the shotgun. It's being rather stingy with its weapons at this point in the game. Why am I stuck here? Oh, I see, it's a bit of a cutscene. Okay, some shit going on out here. Wow. The graphics are quite wonderful. I mean, it's
Picking up a concentration of
obviously very metallic, but it is Cybertron. There's not a whole lot of variation in the scenery, but I guess what they've done a good job with what they had to work with. But you're not going to get, you're not going to get a Slippy Snidey Ice level. A war machine. Jesus, what was that? Oh, that is dark energy, and I mean that's what Megatron was summoning up. This weird purple sort of crystal structure. There's some more ammo there. Let's show you the. I'll show you the shotgun. I mean, obviously, I'm not a fan of shotguns in any game, apart from a good zombie game, of course. But that stuff when you need to keep your distance,
Optimus, this is Jetfire. You copy. You got a
I just
squad of
don't see what
Decepticon seekers
they're
headed
good
your way.
for.
I couldn't stop them all.
What the hell choice? I'll carry on with the shotguns.
Time to hoof it.
If I can sneak around here. Oh, I'm just taking. See, I'm just. Shit. Ah! Get out! I was taking way too much damage with the shotgun. These flying guys can be quite a pain, the way they tumble to the side.
Just downed another one.
If you've gone. There. I tend to be a little bit erratic firing with the controller, as you can probably tell. One good thing about this, you're never sort of forced to hurry up. You'll get, like when I was playing someone that wasn't Megatron, you'd get him keeping in character and saying, "Come on, hurry up! You're keeping us all back." But there's never an actual rush. So once you've cleared a little area, you can go searching for some other weapons. Yeah, a neutron assault rifle. So I think I'll swap my shotgun for that. To swap. Oh, where'd you come from? I'll have enough of that, thank you. Oh, there's another one over here. Oh, is that the... Ooh, right. So is that the... Yes, the ion blaster. Rifle. Right, I think I'll swap this for the... that's the sniper rifle. It's got quite a good zoom. There's one that's a 10 times 10 zoom as well. It's pretty useful. To swap your weapon, though, you do need to actively select the one weapon you want to swap, and then swap it out.
Very good.
Okay, what the hell's going on up here? It's a very, it's a very sort of active world. There's lots of stuff going on around you. There is a war going on.
There's no need for friendly fire.
So you get these in the Decepticon campaign. I got lots of these Autobots symbols that you can shoot. I can only assume it's some sort of points bonus because they're satisfying to blow up and everything, but I don't know what they're for. Weren't there some Decepticons up there just now? No? Okay. I'll carry on up these stairs. Playing with me. Fucking with my mind. Okay, let's get some more weapons. So you can tell it's getting a bit actiony now. The music's kicked in a little bit. Music's pretty good, to be honest. You know when it matches the mood of the segment that you're in.
Understood, Jetfire. Man the turrets. I'm in.
Come on, I can usually use these, can't I? Here we go. And the great thing about these turrets is that you can, if you leave them where they are in their turreted position, you'll get infinite ammo. You can see in the top right there, infinite ammunition. However, if you press B, it says G there because it's B on the control pad, you can just carry it around. You're that hard. It's awesome how you can make yourself suddenly mobile. But you then get limited ammunition. I think you get about 300 rounds, depending what sort of turret you've picked up. The only bad thing is you can't put it back on its turret. You can't just put it back and then get infinite ammo. So what you can do though is if I ditch this weapon, if I swap over to my
Look out! That's a Decepticon warship.
if I swap over to, I swap weapon now, so now I've lost it. Okay, so I will flick over to my sniper rifle, pick some of these guys off. But you can see there, it's returned. So it's not that you just pick it up and then it's gone. It'll just come back. So let's get back on there. And we'll shoot the shit out of this fella. If I can. Come on! Damn it. Wait, the other point's going to shoot. Oh, I just had to take one down, did I? Okay. A little bit odd. Maybe it's because it's an early mission. That's probably it. What now? Let's detach, see what's going on.
Nice shooting, Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks,
Oh,
Jetfire.
there's a fella over here.
We need to get to the Decagon
Thanks,
fast.
Jetfire.
The Iacon Speedway is still drivable.
From the sky, they look barely usable. You can try. Good luck, Optimus. With Zeta Prime gone, we're all looking to you now.
I'll do my best.
Well, don't look at me.
Autobots,
Why are they looking
roll
to me?
out.
Okay, they're rolling out. Or where am I rolling? Ah, okay, so there's always little markers in here. The problem with detaching a turret, as awesome as it is, it not only slows you down, as you'd expect, but you can't... Well, you can't do your double jump, for a start, which has got me killed a couple of times. And the other thing is, when you turn into a vehicle, you drop it. But, I mean, the game sort of knows when you're done with that weapon. So we'll leave that there for now. Oh, you little bat. Why don't you just stay as vehicles? Come on. Oh, that was close. Oh, bloody hell, what's that? I thought some of these things are rather Tron-like. Some of the vehicles. Just in Tron Legacy, they've... Well, this must have come before Tron Legacy.
Let me at him!
but probably influenced a fair bit by Tron. Bumblebee's keen. Let's rock and roll, okay. That's one of mine, okay. I'm too used to playing as the Decepticons. Anything in red, anything red and black, you'd blow up. That's what I'm used to now. I'm a terrible team player. I don't know what to say. This is fairly frustrating. That there are obviously little gems over there, and I can't get at them, and there's no way I could have. But not to worry. I wish Optimus was a truck in this, but obviously he's not. I think this is before Generation 1, I believe it's called, which is the original Transformers. Vehicle handling isn't too bad. You pretty much have to boost all the time, but then you just hold the trigger down, then you just... Whoa, shit! And then you just... wasn't expecting that. You just boost and then you just steer left right with the right stick.